Hi everyone, welcome back to my channel. My name is Daisha. I am the owner of PGL Planners, and this is my YouTube channel where we do everything faith and planning. And welcome to today's video. We are doing a patron spread for Angie. So if you're new, head over to comment, like, and subscribe, and hit that bell notification to stay updated on all things new. And let's get started. So Angie uses Penly, and she has been a long time customer turned friend for me. I've had her with me for quite some time. I think I know you joined in early Facebook days, so you've definitely been with me for a while. And I was super excited to do this spread, one, because you're you, but also because I haven't used Penly in a while, so this was a nice little change of pace. I know Angie normally will share her spreads and participate when it comes to our faith content. She's one of the ladies that likes to share when we do our Bible studies and things like that and scripture writing plans. So I did create this particular view with those things in mind. And I know you like pink. I know you like to have fun with your spreads. So I kept it clean, but I also had a little bit of fun with it. So I hope you enjoy this view as much as I did creating it. But I'm just laying down these date dots because Angie did request for me to use the We Need Jesus collection, which is quickly becoming one of my favorite collections because no matter what you do with it, you can't go wrong because it is very pretty but muted in a way. You can really mix and match with this collection, and like I said, you really just don't go wrong. I decided to write the script like I did on my own spread because I actually quite like that look. So I wanted to use some things that I enjoyed, as far as like leaving room for you to make your lists and things like that, by minimizing the day of the week to just like the three the three letters. Anyways, I'm grabbing the scripture writing plan that I made inside of the Discord a couple of days ago. And so I'm going to be using that to put in the pockets because I figure, since I know you like to do the faith challenges and things that I have in there, to go ahead and just add that to your spread to make it a little bit easier for you. Now, this is going to be for the week of the 26th through the 1st. You can change the date dots, of course, and make this work for you. I will be sending you a Penly file, so you'll be able to edit everything that you see here, Angie, once I send it to you. So if there are some things you want to adjust, like the date, if you want to use this a little bit sooner or whatever, you'll be able to do that. But I'm just fixing up the pockets. I decided to put the scripture writing plan in here because if you're just starting this, then you only really need to see the first few verses. But of course, as it goes further along, you can kind of maybe put this in the free space section or something like that. And I am putting a Polaroid in the pocket in the front. Very simple pockets because this particular pocket has designs on the back, but the actual pocket themselves are plain, but you still kind of want to, dial it back a little bit. So that's what I did. I just kept it simple in the pockets, but I did put some bows because I feel like you need bows in your pockets. It just looks really pretty. Oh my goodness. And so I did sit a little binder clip here too to kind of hold your scripture writing plan in place so it can feel very realistic. And I'm just grabbing the colors from the pocket so that I can add hearts on the first 7 verses to represent this particular week for you. If that's when you end up starting it, then your verses that you'll be doing would be marked on there. Just adding those little touches to make the spread feel curated. So that's what I'm doing. I had to adjust. I forgot Penly did update where a majority of their photo editing is in the 3 dots. So forgive me. I kept going looking for the crop, which I ended up not using it anyways, but I was looking for it because before the update, you would just go to the picture icon and be able to crop everything from there. But I forgot that he did change some things around, and it is a lot better to have it in the 3 dots. So that's such a nice touch. And I'm sure I remember doing that in the video where I was reviewing the updates. I just forgot. So Yeah. Anyways, I'm grabbing one of these clear widgets because I'm also going to put the verses over here so that you can kind of, maybe if you're not big on planning your weeks, I'm not sure, Angie, because you only really ever share your faith situation. So I don't know if maybe you use your weeks for just faith stuff. So that's why I'm doing this like this. But of course you can change it and just kind of like maybe erase this. But I'm just putting this here so you can maybe do your notes on this, or you can do your notes on the corresponding days of the week. It's completely up to you. But I am putting this here just in case. And I do end up changing this color to white because I feel like it just looks less harsh. I don't know what it is. And I think we've all had this thought process, but it's something about the white ink versus the black ink when writing with your actual script. It just looks less harsh and it looks a lot prettier that way. I don't know what the science is behind that, but I just really, no matter what app I use, that definitely tends to be true, that the white just looks a lot better on the handwriting. But anyways, so I'm just writing in the verses over here for you. And like I said, you can totally change this out if you want to. But I'm just loving the way that this spread came out. It is so, so pretty. I'm sorry if you can hear my daughter coughing in the background. I try to get it as quiet as I can in here when I'm filming during the daytime. So you just have to kind of ignore that. But anyways, so I did do majority of these verses on my journaling view, and they are so good. So I hope you do enjoy these, Angie, because they've been such a blessing. And Angie just had a birthday yesterday. So I also pray that you enjoyed your birthday and whatnot. And of course, I have been sharing a lot of the books I've been buying, and I bought the Jane Austen collection. It is on my Amazon storefront if you're curious about the collection that I purchased. It was on sale when I shared it, and so a lot of the ladies have got it, and Angie has purchased it. She says she's going to start with reading Emma. Y'all, the Emma book with the Puffin publication situation is too crazy. It is so beautiful with the strawberries and the apples. I told Angie, I was like, yeah, that's actually my favorite cover out of that full set that you get. You get Emma, Sense and Sensibility, and Pride and Prejudice. I don't know if it's still on sale, but it is in my Amazon storefront, which will be linked below. So if you're curious about it, definitely check that link out. But yeah, so she did purchase it and she shared it on her birthday in the Discord. I thought that was so cute. But I'm just adding little touches here or there, love, so you can still have room to write if that's what you want to do. And then I also give you my little heart dots because that's kind of like my little signature. But y'all, tell me why Penly was giving me a hard time with these stars that I was trying to do. It like kept like moving them up on certain thingamajigs. You'll kind of see it happen here or there. There it goes. Like it just kept doing it. And I promise you my pen was like off the screen. So I don't know what was going on. It's like the page kept kind of slightly jumping up. Which was really odd. I did update everything on my tablet before filming this, so I know it's not my tablet this time. The other time when I was using Penly, it definitely was my tablet because I hadn't updated it in God knows how long. But anyways, I decided to have some fun with these little frames here too. I went into the Polaroid section here and I used the free-handed crop because I don't think I really got to play with the free-handed crop in Penly before, and so I wanted to play with it. I did kind of mess up this doggy, so I had to use the what do you call it, the highlighter to kind of redraw in the background a little bit to make it fit the frame here. But it turned out really good. I'm actually quite pleased with the way that it turned out. But it's just, once again, one of the nice features to have with Penly that he added, which is that free-handed crop. It really lets you kind of get creative, very scrapbooky kind of feel. So yeah, I like that a lot. As you guys can see, it came out looking like the doggy was in the frame, which is exactly what I wanted. And then I did the same thing here with the roses, except I actually cut it right so I didn't have to draw anything in for you, love. So I just did a circle here on this picture frame, and then I popped it inside of this one, and it just makes it look really cute and small and adorable. But you guys, this spread is almost done. I'm going to be doing my dots, but I just want to say, Angie, that I appreciate you being such a longtime customer and such a supportive friend and just so sweet and all of those things. And I pray that God blesses you with many, many more years to come, and that we continue to communicate over social media and whatnot, and just all of the things, all of the love, doll. And I hope you enjoy this spread and that you use it and love it. I'm going to close this out with some music and whatnot, and I will be sending this over to you shortly, darling. Bye.